Well, the crackdown on bogus private colleges in and around Johannesburg gets underway. The Department of Higher Education and Training will this week embark on an inspection campaign aimed at ensuring that all private colleges comply with the necessary legislation to operate. Reports of illegal schools have surfaced over the years, with students falling prey to unregistered and illegal colleges. The week-long inspection will take place in and around Braamfontein and Johannesburg city centre, where most private colleges operate. Officials will conduct an impromptu inspection in partnership with the local law enforcement authorities. The department has meanwhile urged all prospective students to properly investigate private colleges before enrolling for the 2017 academic year.
Private providers are requested by legislation right from the Constitution that before they operate or offer any qualification in South Africa, they must be registered with the state. And the state in this context is the Department of Higher Education and Training. So we are saying there are those institutions that are offering education to our learners, yet they are not registered with the department. And those are the ones that we are saying they are bogus, and those that we are targeting today. They are operating illegally. They are unregistered, and they are normally called the fly-by-nights. So we want to ensure that we visit the institutions and identify those and deal with them harshly.
Well, Lemogang for KNN7 reporter joins us live from Braamfontein. A very good morning to you, Lemogang. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you give us an update on the impromptu searches that have been taking place this morning? How is it going?
Good morning to you, Kyurapeti, and thank you so much. Well, operations are still underway here in Braamfontein. So far, we have visited 2 colleges, one which is complying and another which is not complying. And we are going to be speaking from the Department of Higher Education and Training. I have with me Dr. Isak, who's just going to be telling us a little bit about that college that is non-complying. Dr. Isak, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Just talk to us about Johannesburg City College. How are they not complying?
Good morning. Look, the problem we face with that college is that they claim to offer work-based learning. Now, the problem is work-based learning happens in a place of work, industry, etc. That's the first issue. The second problem there is that these are degrees and diplomas. Now, for any college offering degrees and diplomas under whatever guise it could be, they have to, in the first instance, be accredited with the Council on Higher Education and then registered with the department. And those two accreditation and registration processes are not in place. And that is our problem with Johannesburg City College. The case has been with SAPS for a while now, and we are waiting to hear from the state prosecutor on the way forward.
And Dr. Isak, I understand that some kind of progress has been done in terms of turning around some of the colleges which have not been complying. But in this instance, where you still find others which are not complying, how do we further intervene in those kind of situations?
Look, the only way we can intervene is to take it to the South African police, because that's the legal route available, and that's the only legal route we can go through, and wait then for SAPS to finalize the investigation, prosecution, etc. But in the meantime, we raise massive public awareness and we inform students. We say to them, here's the legislation which governs registration and accreditation. They need to check with the department, and this is what they need to check for, and this is how they need to go about verifying. So once you raise awareness, and if students don't support these colleges, they will be out of business. So we are emphasizing, stressing, pleading with students, but what we find very positive, especially in the Braamfontein area, is that a number of the unregistered colleges have now disappeared. They have moved out. We are stuck with just one. A few colleges we identified last year that were not fully accredited. They were half accredited, partly accredited, are now fully compliant, like Gauteng City College. The Maritime College we visited here in Orion House, both are fully compliant, and it's one of the positive aspects of the work we are doing in the department.
And just lastly, talk to us about some of the other activities which are lined up for the rest of the week.
Okay, now one of the things we've picked up during the years is the number of bogus operators who go to taxi ranks and recruit students. Now, we have embarked on this partnership with the South African National Taxi Council, the taxi industry that is fully on board with us to help us spread the message, not just on unregistered colleges, illegal colleges, but also the department's project and attempt to provide career advice and career support. So they will help us in raising awareness, but they will also help us in taking the message from the city center to remote parts of the country, because there are many students who are not part of the schooling system, who left school some time ago. And information changes all the time. So this will help us disseminate updated information to students throughout the country.
And before I let you go, these kind of campaigns, are they happening only in Gauteng, or is it across the country as a whole?
When we start the campaign, we start close to home, Johannesburg, Braamfontein, Pretoria as well. And then throughout the year, we will hit the other provinces. We aim to go to Limpopo sometime in the year, and Mpumalanga. Durban will be later in the year or early, I'm not sure yet, and Bloemfontein is the other city we need to visit. So we will systematically cover all of the major cities in the country.
Thank you very much. Well, that was Dr. Isak from the Department of Higher Education and Training, just giving us a feedback on the progress that has been made here today, and also future plans in terms of visiting other provinces and taking these kind of campaigns to the people across the country. It's back to you, Kirapets, in studio.
Thank you so much. That was our reporter, Lemogang Foke, live in Braamfontein, just giving us an update on bogus colleges and how the department is cracking down on them big time.